this is Bobby with Bobby Stamps, and I have another card for you guys today. It's a pretty simple card, but I think it's super cute, and I just love the color combination. So I'll just lay that. I like to lay it where you guys can see what I'm working on. So we'll put it maybe right there. I might have to move it because my workspace is limited. So I'm using the Comfort and Hope stamp set today. And our card base is soft seafoam, and that is cut at 4 1/4 by 11, and then I scored it right down the middle at 5 1/2. I'm gonna move that up there out of my way. And then I have another piece of soft seafoam that I ran through the Embossing Big Shot machine using the Old World Paper Flower 3D embossing folder. I am loving that embossing folder. And then I have a piece of Very Vanilla, and I cut this piece out using our rectangle stitched framelit dies. And then our little banner piece that I'm going to stamp the sentiment on, I got from the Tasteful Labels dies, so it's that one right there. And then sorry about that, to pop out the little heart, I am using the little heart from our Dog Punch. And get everything out of the way. And then I'm using the Champagne Rhinestone Basic Jewels. I am also using the gold trim from the Forever Greenery Trim Combo Pack. And then I'm just using some gold foil sheets. So right there, I've just used right there at the bottom to pop out that heart. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'll move this stuff out of the way and we'll get started on our stamping. I'm going to grab a piece of scrap paper so I don't have to worry about getting a mess on my tabletop. And I'm going to use crumb cake to start with. And I'm just going to use this little image here, and I'm going to stamp that 2 times, kind of randomly like that. And then I'm going to come in with this image. Not sure the technical word for all of these. And right now I'm just kind of filling in where there seems to be bare spots, basically, is what I'm doing. And then I'll just do one right there. And then I'm going to take the 3 little circles and just come back in with them randomly and still filling in wherever I think there's like blank spots or wherever they would be cute. Okay. Then I'm going to use my soft suede. And we're just going to ink up the little circle-y thing. Make sure our cardstock is straight. And I'm just going to stamp that right in the center, just like that. And then while I have that open, I'm going to move this out of the way. We'll grab our little banner piece. And in the same ink, I'm going to ink up my sentiment. Okay. And then we will grab our gold trim. And I'm just going to push this down towards the bottom. Whoops. And I'm going to take some tape and tape that to the back. And I'm just going to wrap it around like 3 or 4 times. And then we'll just trim that off. And tape that to the back as well. Just like that. And then you can move this however you want it. In that one, it just kind of ended up being that way. I crossed over. This one, I'm not doing that, so it's just going to be at the bottom. Okay, now that I kind of moved it down, it did. So you can do that if you want. You could crisscross it as you're winding it through there, but I didn't necessarily wanted that look. It just kind of happened. Okay, and let's put some Stampin' Seal Plus on the back. And the reason I'm using the Stampin' Seal Plus is because this has been embossed. Okay, and now I have that on my finger. Whoops, I want to make sure I didn't get that too tight. Then let's just layer that. on there. And then I'm going to pop this piece up with Stampin' Dimensionals. I love that sentiment too, sending you a paper hug. How cute. I'd like to know the people that come up with these sayings, the sentiments, because sometimes I like the one too. I can never remember the stamp set that it's in, but it is my favorite one, the one that says thinking of you with all my heart. Usually when we get a new catalog, I'm not too much into looking at the sentiments. I look at the images, and that's what really attracts me. But when I saw that one, I was like, oh my gosh, I love that. I'm trying to make it be more aware of the sentiments. Okay, put that right in the center, and that looks like it just belongs there, I think. Okay, let's take some of this trim. I'm going to double it up, and I'm going to make sure that I have enough. I've just doubled it up, and then I'm just going to cut this like that. Now you could loop it around there and tie it in a knot. I'm just going to tie the bow around what's on there, but I'm just going to make my bow here, and hopefully I can grab all those ends. Oops. And these ends are going to fray. There's just nothing you can do about that when that's, well, I don't know, maybe there is something you can do about it, but I don't know anything that I can personally do about it to make it stop. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I have both of those the same size. I'm going to grab a mini glue dot, and I am just going to kind of foil it up, make it be a little bit smaller, and hopefully not stick to my thumb or my fingernail. Geez, oh peas. I'm just going to kind of gather those when I do put it there in the middle, and that will kind of create that look that I had on the first card, because I did kind of like that actually. It just happened that way. Okay, so I'm just going to put that there. Now you can unfray these. They are going to unfray on their own, but if you want to help them, your pick tool would be the tool to use. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm just running it right through there, just breaking those apart like that. Okay, so there's that. Then I'm going to grab the foil paper and the dog punch, and I am going to just line that up so I'm not wasting my foil paper. Hopefully not get that stuck in there. And I'm going to pop out, how many did I use? 2. Oh, that was about a waste, but I would have popped it there. Okay, let's move this out of the way. And I'm going to pop these up on mini dimensionals. It is so hot here today. I have been working on my projects for my August monthly Kit Club members. So I was working on the projects for August. I have them all done and we'll be sharing them probably tomorrow. And every time I would go outside to take a picture of a fall card or the fall treat boxes, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm working on fall stuff right now. Okay, and then let's just grab some of these rhinestones, and I'm going to put one here, and let's put another one over here, and then I'm just keeping with the same as I did on my other card, one right there. Okay guys, there you go. That's your card for Monday. I hope you enjoy it. Please make sure that you hit the like button and the subscribe button. You can also hit the bell notification so that way you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Thanks so much for joining, guys.